What is good, everybody? This is Chicago Sports Talk, Michael, here today with another topic that I feel like I need to address it after yesterday's game. It was ugly, don't get me wrong. It was an ugly game against the Texans, but we still managed to win. Now, the question that everybody has on Twitter is it time to panic over Justin Fields? Is it time to go into a different direction for next year? And as of right now, we're only 3 games in the season, and I think it's fair to say that it's too early to say that the Bears need to move on from Justin Fields. As of right now, it is too early to say that because, and I'm not going to excuse Justin Fields' poor play last game because he did play horrible. Those 2 picks were interceptions were obviously on him, and he's already making a bad case for himself that he shouldn't be the starting quarterback as of right now. And the thing is, if Fields wants to prove that he wants to stay in Chicago long term, he's going to have to clean up those mistakes very fast because if he doesn't, then the Bears are going to look for a new quarterback. And I know people, and I'm going to say this, young quarterbacks struggled in their second year. Allen struggled, Tua struggled, Jalen Hurts struggled. So I want to ask the Bears because I got a lot of comments, but I didn't get much people in my live stream yesterday. I'm going to ask the people a question. If you put Tua, Jalen Hurts, or Josh Allen in the same offense we are running right now with the same weapons, do you think that they would succeed? Probably not. All right. They would revert back to when they were called bust products. So, looking at the situation at hand, do you want to know why Josh Allen improved? They got him Stephon Diggs and a good aspect to catch balls from Josh Allen. Why does Tua look good? Because he has Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Why does Jalen Hurts look good? Devontae Smith is probably a candidate for a top 10 wide receiver in the league right now, and he has AJ Brown. And my question is to the Bears fans: if you put Tua and or Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts in the system, do you think they would succeed? I think no, because in order for young quarterbacks to succeed, you have to surround them with talent. And before we jump into the conclusion of moving on from Fields, can we just give this kid a full season before we have that conversation? Because I'm going to give Justin Fields the full season before I can give you my 2 cents on him. If he doesn't do good, then the Bears need to move into a veteran quarterback. And I've been seeing a lot of Bears fans on Twitter wanting to bench Justin Fields for Trevor Simeon. Sure, the guy that didn't do shit for the Saints when Jameis went down is sure going to do something with a rebuilding Bears team. Running game is not going to save the Bears forever, folks. But do you want to know? I wouldn't be surprised if Justin Fields doesn't improve and the Bears let him go because they didn't draft him. And I want to give Fields, he doesn't have to be elite quarterback. He doesn't have to have a breakout season. He just has to have an average year. But as of right now, it's not looking like that case. He has the worst quarterback rating in out of all of the quarterbacks, and that's on the play caller as well. Because if you want to, because I saw one comment yesterday that said the play calling was good. It's just Justin Fields didn't deliver. It's the coach's job to make sure that Justin Fields gets into rhythm with completing easy balls. So that means slant passes, receipt RPOs. Those are set up. Those set up quarterbacks to succeed. RPOs, slant passes, and am I trying to excuse Fields for his horrible play? No, but he does need to be better. But the play calling also needs to do better because he needs to make sure he gets shit into a rhythm. They need to set up Justin Fields to easy passes to get him to succeed. But it's too early to give up on Fields. I still think he's the guy for right now. All right, we're not going to move on to a different direction. But the run game is not going to help us long term. It may help us in a couple games, but once you start running the ball a lot, just look at what happened to the Titans. They relied all their money and play on a running back. And where did that lead them? They barely squeaked by the Raiders. And young quarterbacks struggle. Allen had 10 touchdowns and 12 interceptions his first 10 games, and people called him a bust. He looked improved the second year, but he was still inaccurate, and he looked like an MVP candidate his third year. So I think we should wait until the season's over before we can say make a move. So I think that includes today's video and today's topic, and I'll be on here probably Wednesday or Friday to talk about the Giants game that's coming up. As always, bear down that like button and hit the subscribe button if you're new, and thanks for watching.